Okay, guys. Welcome to another live stream of the Fox and Burger podcast. I am your co-host, Michael the Matcha Fox,
And I am Burger.
and today we will be talking about Thai furries and Thai culture. We had some Thai furries already on the podcast, and so we wanted to find some new faces and probably some familiar faces if you know these guys already, and talk more about Thai culture. Um, we have four guests with us today. I guess we can do our introductions. So let's start. So on my screen, Felix is the top left, the topmost left. So how about we go with Felix first? Can you tell us who you are, what your persona is, and how long you've been in the fandom, and also one thing that you do, something special. So four things.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Chesna. I'm here on behalf of Felix Fox.
Right.
Yeah, Felix Fox got invited, but Chesna come instead because Chesna is better on camera. Yeah, I am a fox. Just like Felix Fox, Chesna is also a fox, cute yellow fox. And normally I just like do like YouTube channel, Felix Chesna channel. Yay, free tie-in. So normally I do the live stream every Saturday just to wear fursuit and chat with people. I have been in like furry fandom for like around 4 years. After I graduated from US, so I kinda love cute animal character. And so my main objective right now is doing fursuiting. I kinda go everywhere in Thailand to wear fursuit and take a lot of picture. But I still finding my personal photographer. It's very hard to find photographer in Thailand. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, great. You had to
Very
remind me
cool.
again, like you said that you graduated from the US. You mean like you graduated from college in the US? Is that
Oh,
what you mean?
I study a master degree in US.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I became furry.
Oh, wow. What did you study?
Just MBA. It's like business
MBA.
administration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I have a chance to visit FurCon in Chicago while
MFF,
I'm
right?
there. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone loves
still
MFF.
non-furry at that time. Just my friend who live in
Oh,
Chicago like drag me there.
cool,
Your
cool.
friend in Chicago. It wouldn't happen to be Ina, would it?
It's I can't remember the name. It's the big one.
Oh.
That's okay. We can move on. Let's move on to our next guest. So let's go bottom left. The square in the farmost bottom left. So that's going to be Mocha.
Mhm.
Oh, hello. Hello. สวัสดีครับ my name is Smokala Gomez. I am Coyote. Yes, but this is my BRC character at all. I was in the furry community. I think it's like 14 years.
Oh, wow.
Wow, 14?
14
That's a
years.
lot. That's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, and I like to be contributing to some furry event.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I like to contribute like do a website, do programming, do many things like that.
Mhm.
I have fursuits, but I don't good with the fursuiting. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
So I should call you P Mocha, right? P Mocha.
Mocha is okay. I don't mind about the seniority. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Vicky.
All right,
Next to Mocha.
All right. So Vicky, you can just call me Marble because that's my character's name in the fandom now. I've been around in this fandom for like maybe maybe 4 or 5 years now, but I know about furries for at least about 7 years now at least. I know about them, but I've never actively joined fandom until in like 2018. Most of the thing I do around fandom is like it's just traveling with friends and
Yeah.
partying and fursuiting. I do have further, but I don't think I can show it on camera right now because of my setup. It's a little
Mhm.
bit wonky for that. Uh,
I do love your
so
background though, right? That's the Malaysian artist, right? Isn't that
yep,
Wolfie,
that's
right?
Wolfie. Yeah,
Yeah, cool. Shout out to that guy.
yeah. Shout out to him. He's a cool guy.
Mm-hmm. And then
Um,
last would be Tail, right?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, I want to know who you are, man. I have no idea who you are, Tail. This man needs.
No, you know me so much.
I don't know you. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, hello. I'm Theo. I have been for years around 12 years ago.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm just a little furry in the community, and then so I think it, anyone who knows me as Sorailo. I just
Mhm.
got him about 6 years ago,
Sure.
maybe 6 or 7, and yeah, that is me. So anyway, I don't know to to talk anymore. So anyway, nice to meet you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't
I have
you
not
also
seen
do fursuit
you.
making?
I was.
Oh, you were okay. I was just curious.
Hmm.
And then Burger,
Alright.
sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I haven't seen Tail since last year, since we were working on that documentary. So
Oh.
yeah, and your avatar looked a little bit different. It looked a little bit more. It was a different model, I think, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I missed that
I
panel. Yeah, that was the Infernity panel. People who were wondering, that's the Infernity panel. That wasn't the
Mhm.
documentary. That was our submission for Infernity Online 2.0 back in 2021 last year.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then we asked like a butt ton of furries who have been to Taiwan to tell us about their experiences in Taiwan. Maybe we can throw that into the chat later, but yeah, I love
Yeah,
that.
and Tail just happened to be one of the Thai furries that was able to visit
Yeah.
Taiwan.
And I think that was my favorite segment. I think Tail, if you remember, like, we didn't tell you this, but in your segment, we had a plane fly over your face, and then
Mhm.
Alder he smacked that out of the sky. We didn't tell you until we wanted to keep it a surprise, but yeah, I asked
Mhm,
Burger to
mhm.
put that in. I don't know why, but like, cause when I saw Alder do his hand like this, like he just moved his hand, I was like, oh man, that's hilarious. You have to ham it up, you know.
Mhm, mhm.
I
Yes,
love that well, I love that panel, I should say. So great. So yeah,
that's
Oh
a,
yeah.
that's a
Mhm.
long time ago.
it's about to be a year. Yeah, it's about to be a year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
let's shift our focus from Taiwan over to Thailand. Yeah.
yeah, so for these for our current questions right now, I think we'll just pick certain individuals to answer them because they're about Thai greetings. We don't necessarily need 4 people to say the same thing. So it's like, I guess we'll ask Vicky these questions. So
Yeah.
Vicky, if you're able to answer these questions for us, they're mainly about Thai greetings. Like when you meet someone in Thailand, I think Thai people have a sort of like unique way to greet people. There's a certain like posture, and there's also a certain like saying. Can you like
Oh.
demonstrate to us like what exactly you do when you greet someone in Thailand?
Sure, it would depends on how familiar you are with the person, and
Right.
depends on what are you like close friends or anything. But like
Mhm.
formally, we use this thing called Y. So we do this, our hand like this, and then put it onto our chest, and then
Mhm.
do it like this. That's a formal one. This is for like when you meet someone new for the first time. If it's like
Mhm.
business meeting, or if it's like
Mhm.
you're meeting an elder. That's what you use to it, and you would say "Sawadee krap" or "Sawadee kra" if you're a girl. So I have to expand a little bit on this because
Mhm.
we have and what should I say it? It's like that add-on words at the end
Yeah.
of sentence to like
Particle. Yeah.
article. Yeah, I get
Krop and
because we
kra.
can call that. Yes, so we have 2 of them for uh so separating from male and female. For male, we use krap to end our sentences, and
Mhm.
for female, you use ka to end our sentences. So sawadika or sawaddikrap is basically hello.
And when you add these as like, is it like a sign of politeness?
Yes, it's sign of politeness and showing respect towards each
Mhm.
other.
So what do you
Mhm.
say then? Like if you were to meet someone that you're already familiar with, what would you say?
It would depends on on the level of respect or if they are an elder. I mean, meeting someone it's always the same greeting. So basically, just sawadee krap. If it's like someone you are really close, so it will be just sawadee without the ending because you're very familiar with each other. You don't need
Mhm.
to be super formal about it.
Sure.
Mhm.
But still, adding krap and ka is still very common for most people, especially if it's like coworker and stuff like that, or someone greeting someone who you respect as elder or your boss or your senior, basically.
I do have a question. This is so for the audience who doesn't know who I am. Oh, I mean we probably introduced ourselves several times, but for the audience who doesn't know who I am, so I'm Lao American, and so Lao culture and Thai culture are very similar. I had a question actually about the why. Uh, is it like Japanese culture where like the lower you go, the more respectful it is? I'm just really curious for the bowing. I mean,
For the bowing, not really, because we just have a fixed level of bowing.
ah,
But if you want to, usually if you want to be formal, you would just go like about this. This is the most formal one. But like sometimes you just like in a hurry or like bit of greeting, we can just do it like this sometimes. But it's not very formal. So
sure,
just like sawadee krap, something like that. But it's
Mhm.
not very formal.
got it.
It's something like you do like someone you are pretty what do I say? Pretty familiar with, but like you still show some respect towards them. So like just sawadee krap,
Mhm.
something like that.
Got it. Do you have any other etiquette or I guess like for example when you're eating food, like do you have any other kind of like specific etiquette that Thai culture has? Like I don't know,
Etiquette?
opening up doors or maybe
Mm.
like taking your shoes off of someone before entering someone's house. Like are there any like other and anyone like Tail or I'm gonna say Felix,
Mocha.
sorry. Yeah, or Mocha, you can jump in.
Yeah.
Um,
Mocha
Chestnut.
might have something to say, yeah, because I'm not very familiar
Oh,
with
yeah.
this
no,
kind of
that's
etiquette.
Oh, Mocha.
By the
no,
way, if
no,
you're
it's
struggling with like the answer, you can answer in Thai, and I will translate it in English for you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
okay. My English is not quite good. Okay. For my thing is like it's very different from another country. It's like do not touch people's head.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's really really important thing. In the furry fandom, I think it's okay to touch someone's head, pat pat.
Mhm.
But in the Thai culture law, it's quite
People
stigma.
do tend to take offense to that sometimes if you touch
Yeah,
their
yeah,
head
yeah,
without any
Mhm.
consent.
yeah. It's quite really bad
If
manner for
It
to
is
touch. Mhm.
it's rude. It's rude to touch someone's head without like asking or
Mhm.
like if
Yeah.
you're basically just don't touch the head unless you
Yeah.
can't ask for consent from them first.
Yeah.
So what if you're the fog was here. Hello, the fog. What if you are in fursuit? Can someone pat your head? That's actually I'm genuinely curious.
I think it's fine though. Someone someone like to pet. I mean to pet. So it's fine to they see us um like a mascot or some like a plushie. So and then it's of
Mhm.
it, they feel fluffy, and then when we touch them, then I think in my experience I was try to pet try to pet the kids and the um how to say anyone.
Parent.
So
Okay.
not a parent. Yeah, but I was try with my parents, so but they like it. So and I and for someone I don't know, so and it someone someone feel like fine, so and someone don't like it but don't tell.
Right.
Yeah.
But so it's commonly the Thai people don't like to pet the head if you're not a friendly or some
Yeah.
how to say it's stranger. Yeah, you know, like
We have a question, and I guess I'll ask you, Tail, since you just spoke. I had a
Mm-hmm.
question. There's a question from the audience saying, "What about for hugging? Is there an etiquette about hugging? Should you hug or should you not hug?"
It's
Someone
very uncommon for Thai people to hug.
very uncommon.
Yeah, it's uncommon. So if me and how to say it's
If you don't know, you can say it in Thai. I will translate for you.
okay. I'm gonna say ก็นานๆทีอะ
So rarely, so it's like rarely
Yeah.
hug someone.
Yeah.
Most of us would
Yeah.
rarely hug someone unless like very close friend or like you.
Yeah, something like
you-
that. Yeah.
It's basically we just ask for it. We don't just really like hug anyone when you're saying goodbye or anything. We just say goodbye. Oh, actually, on the saying goodbye note, on that note,
Yeah.
on saying goodbye, we also we actually say just "Sawadee krap" as goodbye as well sometimes.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a little bit weird, but like we say hello to say goodbye. But it's a
Mhm.
common thing for us, like to say like "Sawadee krap" as we say goodbye to someone else formally anyway.
You don't say lakon. I thought you say
No.
lakon.
No. Lakon
No.
is not. We don't really use that word, but we just say.
แล้วก่อน is like a sayonara.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's something uncommon that we wouldn't really use in like formal setting. We just say like "Sawadee krap" ไว้เจอกันใหม่ we add to that ไว้เจอกันใหม่ means like see you again basically.
Does it seem like if you say lakon, does it sound like it's like a permanent goodbye, like farewell?
Yeah, it's kind of more like farewell. You say laก่อน
Yeah, it feels like a permanent, so we rarely use it because we want to see each other again. So we say that see you again more than
Sure.
farewell.
I can't remember. I think I'll ask Defago this. Like, what do we say in Lao? Do we say lakon? I think we have that word as well, but I don't think we use it. I'm not sure. I'll throw it to Defago. And to Vili Draws, hopefully we answer your question. Keep the questions coming though.
If I can bring something up, I think it's interesting that those two are the ones that are brought up in terms of etiquette, because I think even in a place like America or other kinds of Western countries, I don't think you're really touching each other's tops of your heads very often as well. But I don't know if we really see it as rude. We just kind of see it as kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you would like bat an eye, like why do you touch my head, something like that. Also another thing is like touching the head. That's why people take offense to it so much, is because usually touching the head is done by an elder people, so like to their child or anything like that. So it's considered rude because you are treating them like a child or like a lesser person, something like that. That's why people take offense to it.
I think like seniority and age matter a lot in Thai culture.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Right, seniority. I mean, there are words for that.
There are words to like separate levels of like seniority. You address people as.
Would you like to go over some of them, Vicky?
Some
common, I guess
common
the
one
honor
would be-
refix. It's like san and kun in Japanese, right?
Yeah, basically, it's kind of like that. So we use the word "p" as like to call someone who is like a few years older than you. I'm trying to think which one. If you guys remember, can just tell me, because sometimes I miss some of them. The word "p" to call someone just maybe a few years older than you, and like you is used more like a more relaxed way or like more casual way. So like address someone older than you, but like if someone goes like maybe your dad's or your mom's age, your parents' age, basically, so a fair bit older than you would address them differently as well. ปกติเขาใช้คำว่าอะไรกันนะว่าเรียกคนที่แบบอายุมากกว่าคุณ yeah we use the word but kun is used by like any ages, so it's
Mhm.
more
Yeah.
like formal addressing. But
Kun.
someone
Or play safe, I think. It's
yeah
like
playing
for
is
play
safe. We
Play
would call
safe,
people kun
yeah.
because if we
Yeah.
if we don't know the age, you would usually just call the word kun.
Yeah.
And if you're addressing
is
someone
like
younger than
sir.
you,
Kun is like a sir.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it's basically
Sir or
sir.
san. Sir or san, I guess.
Yeah,
San,
Mhm.
san
but if
from
someone
Japanese.
yeah, but if you're addressing someone who you know that you are older than them, you would say Nong or
Yeah.
something like that. Nong is first addressing someone younger than you, but we don't really use it unless we are like pretty close to them and like we are in a more. It's basically mostly used in like more formal stuff, like not using formal stuff because
Mhm.
calling someone as like younger than you can be seen as a little bit
Just say the name.
Patronizing.
yeah, just say
Yeah.
the name. Yeah, it's basically what Mocha said.
Mhm.
Do you
Yeah,
guys ever
that's
say tu?
interesting.
Do you guys ever say tu as a term of address to an older person?
Mm,
I think the Fago knows what I'm trying to say. What about like an older grandpa or an older uncle that they're not related to you? There's an older person on the street. What would you say to them? Would you say kun?
yeah, if it's like you want to address them in a formal way, you would say kun. But if you want to be like a bit more casual about it,
Mhm.
and like maybe in like in a joking manners, like you would say lung krap or something like that.
Oh,
Lung.
lung as an uncle. Lung.
Yeah, uncle. It's basically
Yeah,
call them
uncle.
calling
Yeah,
them
same
uncle.
word.
It's,
Yeah,
if
same
it's
word
like
allowed.
if it's approaching like a playful manner, it's fine.
Yeah.
But like if you call deliberately call someone older as lung, it can also be seen as rude as well.
Mhm.
So
How do you
if you go
Is
to
it?
someone and say like, "Hey, lung," something like that,
Yeah.
you can be seen as threatening or rude as well.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What about aunt or a woman who is like older, but they're not young, right? A woman who is older. How would you address them?
There's them as nah,
Nah.
Nah.
Just nah.
I
Yeah.
thought nah is
Nah.
face. I thought nah is face.
just nah.
Nah. Yeah. It's a phrase.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's like short and long. Like,
Okay.
nah is
Nah.
longer, but nah is short. Is mean
Nah.
face.
Can you say as a title like nah in the person's name?
You
Nah.
can do
Mm.
that. You can
Yeah,
like
right.
you can refer someone as nah and their name afterward.
Yeah,
something like
nah,
that. But
Jane
it
or-
this applies. The same rule applies for nah and uncle. It's basically the same rule.
Mm-hmm.
I think, for my opinion, I think it's supposed to. It's really is still not. It's still impolite to say nah to someone.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep. I think it's better to say p to everyone. Not
yeah, but,
not matter how old are they. Just say p is okay. It's
yes.
okay.
Usually we just use
is
P on
genderless?
almost everyone. It's basically genderless.
Oh, P
So
is
it can
genderless.
apply.
Okay, P
Yeah,
is genderless.
applies to all.
Got it.
Yeah, even in workplace, you should call P to even CEO.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone.
who's twice your age, they still want you to call them P, because
Yeah,
if you
because-
call them like Lung or Na, they will
It's
get angry.
rude. It's rude.
It's rude.
Because people
rude.
doesn't want to be like they don't want to be seen as old people. They want to be seen as like or elder, but like not that old. Something like that.
Yup.
They want,
Yeah.
they want some
Yeah.
respect from you, but like calling them uncle or auntie is basically a little bit rude to them.
Yeah,
you
I,
feel-
Hey, Gonzo
I
has
can
a
see
question
how-
here. He says for what would you call a guest of honor in Thai? Like what honorific would you use for a guest of honor?
It's just Kun.
Kun.
Yeah,
Kun.
Kun.
Yeah,
and
usually
that
it's
name.
kun.
Kun. Yeah. Basically,
good
it's kun.
Great. Hope
Right,
that answered your
so-
question, Gontos.
Yeah. Kun Michael.
Oh.
Yeah, basically
okay.
that.
Right, so we
my
talked
home.
about the gestures and proper greetings and etiquettes and all that, which we might also see at the dinner table if we if we can talk about some food right now. So one thing that I want to hear, one thing that we would like to talk about is one dish that everyone should try when they come to Thailand.
Food.
Let's start with Vicky.
No?
Pad
He
Thai do.
opened it up.
Oh, okay.
Who said pad thai? Was that Tail?
Yeah, I am.
Who said pad thai? Who said pad thai?
me.
Yeah, but pad thai is technically Chinese, right?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
I mean, there is
don't
some root
think
from
so.
there, but like it's modified to be Thai basically, so that's why we call it pad Thai.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. I think
Because pad is fried, right? Stir fry.
fried Thai, you know.
Fried Thai.
yeah.
I mean, pad is not fried, stir fried.
Stir
So
fried.
stir fried Thai.
Stir fried
No,
Thai
no.
dish.
Yep.
Mhm.
Do you actually like that? Do you actually like? Who said that? It's tail, right? You said that, right? You said pad thai. Do you actually like it?
I said. mm.
I
And
think one of the dishes like I would say recommended you to try and would be more like it's probably would be khao soi is the traditional noodle for the from the northern region. Khao soi is very flavorful and a little bit on spicy note, so you might want to like order them. Just tell them like you want it mildly spicy, but you don't want to go with like no spicy at all because you lose out quite a bit of flavor that requires to like enjoy the meal, the dish.
Kaso is a noodle dish. What is it made out of though? Usually pork and tomatoes.
No, I don't think we use tomato that much in Thailand.
No,
It's
not
pork.
yeah, not.
yeah,
Yeah,
we don't really
pork
use
and-
pork for
And what
khao
it-
soi.
what
I
it
think
from?
we want to use chicken. Usually
No, I
you
think-
add
I think-
drumstick.
I think
Okay.
ข้าวซอย have the egg the ไข่เจียวอ่ะพวกไข่เจียว
They have fried egg
เออ
and
Fried
bean
omelet
sprout.
basically.
Yeah, Thailand. Thai people love bean sprout. They put it
Yeah.
in everywhere.
Yeah.
Right. The young bean sprout. Right.
I'm familiar with it. I'm
yeah,
okay with it.
yeah.
and
I wasn't quite sure about tomatoes because those aren't native to Southeast Asia. So, but I'm sure they taste great with that
Yeah.
dish.
I mean, I'm just reading it from the Wikipedia.
I've never seen tomato in what
Mhm.
in it basically.
Sure.
Yeah, I think if you put tomato in noodle dish, some people will get angry.
Yeah, they will get pretty
You should-
angry with you because like it doesn't really go with it. Khao soi is doesn't really have that the flavor that goes with tomatoes.
So it's made out
Mm.
of like chicken. Vicky said chicken, and then I mean that was the question, right? Like, what is it made out of?
Let me look it up real quick because I have only eaten it. I've never made one.
Mm-hmm.
Mokrakom, do you know how do they make like khao soi?
It's chicken, right?
ข้าวซอยis always love coconut milk with I cannot remember too.
You can say it in Thai. I'm looking at.
No, I
in
cannot
Thai right
remember
now.
it. I just cannot remember it.
Yeah, no one is the cook here.
Yeah.
ข้าวซ
So
อย
basically,
ข้าวซ
We
อย
are professional eater.
like a ราดหน้า right
Professional eater. Yeah.
oh okay
no.
I think
Them.
I missed it
Also, it's like basically okay, I googled it. Okay. So basically, you need some bit of coconut milk, like Mokra said. The noodle itself is usually what is it? Egg noodles. So basically, noodle made out of eggs. And most of it. Yeah, basically, is that plus some spice from northern region most of the time. So it's like chili and wait, what's
Yeah, it's
this?
called chili paste, right? Chili
Chili
paste
paste and stuff like that.
and dry chili and stuff like that.
Yeah, basically that.
I haven't had it. I have not had it. It looks a little bit like kapun, but the noodles are different.
Yeah, noodle is a bit different.
I'm not a fan of kapun though. I'll try khao soi. I'll try khao soi.
That's why it's very
I like
flavorful.
it's a northern
like-
it's a northern food
A northern dish, so very popular in a lot of areas because like it's people like spicy stuff.
Definitely. Whenever I went to Thailand and they had some little street food vendors, one of them had like some crab soup kind of a thing, and they told me it was going to be a little bit spicy, just a little bit. So I was
Just
like,
a little bit.
okay, I'll try it. I took it with me, I was staying inside a little cafe / hostel kind of a place. So I tried it in the first floor in the cafe area. A couple spoonfuls afterwards, it was like lava inside my mouth. It was, oof. I did not appreciate how spicy it was.
Yeah, if you order from like the street food stall, you have to specify to them like mild spicy because all the time, most of the about like 99% of the time, they were gonna make it super spicy because that's what a lot of Thai people usually prefer.
Yeah, I'm surprised they let like foreigners try it that spicy though.
It's a little bit. It's a little spicy for them, not for
A little, yeah.
Yeah, it's
for you.
on the normal level. What do they serve you? It's like mild spicy for them, but like if you want to be more specific, like you would just add like just a little bit. Just say that you don't like it too spicy, something like that. ไม่ชอบเผ็ด Just say it like that. They would make it like mild spicy for you.
Don't spicy.
Chao.
Just don't
Chao.
spicy.
Yeah. I can add more info here because
Sure.
I'm a Thai people that used to live in US, right?
All right.
So in US, spicy in US is not the same as spicy in Thailand.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. I tried like the buffalo wild wing, right?
Oh,
the spiciest one, the hottest one,
Mhm.
and I can eat it like 20 or 30 wings without a cup of water because
Wow.
it's going too sour. I think it's kind of go to like spicy and then too sour from vinegar. So I give
I mean.
my US friend Thai, it's called Tom Yam Kung. It's a mama.
Yeah,
It's like
tom yum.
it's
Yeah,
a
tom yum.
noodle. Yeah, I give it to them and let them try. And the review is they said to me that it's hurt. It's not spicy. It's hurt. While Thai people love to hurt themselves.
We love pain.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
it's a
tom
pain.
yum, man. That's like one of the few seafood-based dishes I can eat. I love tom yum.
Yeah, Tom Yum Goong is also
Tom
like
yum.
one of the main dishes that you should try here as well. But
Yep.
it's a little bit complicated, so you might want to try at like maybe a more upscale restaurant if you want a completed experience.
Sure.
So
Tails,
I had actually mentioned street food. Now, are there any street foods that you would recommend people try? Not just like restaurant foods, but like street foods from markets and stuff.
Street
I
food.
recommend ส้มตำ
Somtam is one, yeah.
Somtam.
Somtam is like
Yeah.
the number one street food you should try.
Yeah.
But like,
You should try.
I have some little bit of warning though, because like usually most of the time these are cooked very spicy, and you might want to bring some medicine for like maybe some diarrhea, stuff like that. Because because street food is not they're not known for being clean, the most clean stuff. So you might want to ready yourself for that kind of situation.
Ready your stomach and your butt.
Yeah. I must have like an iron stomach because I'm able to handle most of these foods in my stomach pretty well. It's just if they're too spicy, then like I just can't handle that.
Yeah, because it's like the combination of like a little bit of lack of hygiene and plus the spiciness level that adds up to that's what destroy people's stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm able to handle spicy stuff just because of Tex-Mex. You know, they put in serranos and jalapenos and all that. So
I see.
Jalapenos aren't that spicy, but serranos are that is a kick. Yeah, jalapenos aren't too spicy, but serranos, oh yeah. You start making it interesting with serranos.
Oh yeah.
But you can't compete against the Thai chili pepper, man. The Thai chili pepper, the Thai red chili pepper. My dad eats that just raw. He takes a bite out of that.
Yeah, some people around some Asia, especially older people, usually they eat it like snacks.
My dad can take a bite out of that. He takes a bite out of somtam. Well, we call it tamahong in La, but yeah, it's essentially the same thing.
Yeah, we share a lot of dishes around here.
No one has said pat krapao. You don't like
Krapao.
pat krapao?
Pat krapao is basically like
Basically, it's
a
very
basic
common.
food. It's a basic food. Like if you don't know what to eat, you just go to like a stall and like order pat krapao.
Man, I miss how cheap it was in Thailand. Man, I love pat krapao. I like that more than somtam. I mean, I know it's a different kind of dish, but I love pat krapao.
Yeah,
that's
because
true,
somtam is a salad.
Yes.
It's basically salad. Yeah, it's a papaya salad.
Hey man, that's the food of my food. I don't eat vegetables.
Wow.
So another food I would add apart from like what to say, pad krapao. Pad krapao is like the good stuff.
Yeah,
But by the way, I had to add to pad krapao a little bit because like pad krapao can be done with almost any meat you can imagine. Basically, it can be done with pork, beef, seafood, or even like some more exquisite stuff if you want to. Like I have seen pad krapao wagyu before. I have tried it. It's a little
Wow.
bit weird, but it's good. Also, I don't think it's worth putting a wagyu in pad krapao because like a little bit,
Sure.
It's-
it will overrule any flavor of the ingredients. So you might want to
Yeah.
try something with less flavor.
Right, because Wagyu is a really fatty kind of
Yeah.
cut.
It's supposed to be enjoyed by the ingredient, not like the texture of everything else.
Right.
It's very overpowering. That's why
Mhm.
that was why like enjoyed by a lot of people because like you don't really need the highest level of ingredients to enjoy it. It's just like you need some like just maybe decent enough. Even a
Yeah.
little bit bad ingredient will be enjoyable if we do it that way.
Yeah, for pad krapao it's so common that we can even change from rice to something else. Like I used to have like spaghetti pad krapao, pasta
Wow.
pad
Oh yeah,
krapao,
that's a thing too because you
and
can
pizza
pad
too.
spaghetti.
Pizza pad krapao, you know.
I'll take
Pizza
that.
pad krapao is a little bit too
Popular
weird for
pizza.
me.
Yeah.
So wait, how does pizza pakrapao work?
It just you make it with cheese and put pad krapao on top.
That is
Wow.
basically that. It's like a
Yes.
weird
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's why Thai people normally didn't recommend pad krapao because it's
Yeah.
so common that no
We
one
just kind of
knows
forget
it.
about it. Like it's
Yeah.
so common food for us. So like we just never really think about it when we recommend food. Another
Yeah.
one is like I feel a little bit underrated is pork skillet grilled. So it's flat, pork like lay flat, and then they put on skillet, and then they grilled it on on the grill basically. You eat that with sticky rice. It's called mu ping because ping is for grilling.
Right,
So
right.
that's like a really easy meal to find, and like it's gonna be good at almost everywhere. It's such a basic.
Isn't that on a skewer?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Combined with
If
it,
you're grilling
It's
it,
like
yeah.
satay. It's like satay, but on a it's pork.
Yeah, it's
Like,
pork and like
satay is usually
it's more on
chicken,
like
right?
it's a little bit saltier and like
Yeah.
sweeter. It all depends on how they prepare it, but it's a little bit on the sweeter side.
Yeah. I love sticky rice though, man. Like that's my childhood. Khao niao.
Yeah.
Glutinous rice.
I was actually looking up like different cuisines for Lao and Thai, and sticky rice is like the number one thing between both of those countries. It's like a staple comfort food.
It is. It is.
Yeah. I don't know about comfort. It's the staple carb. I don't know about comfort. It's like eating bread. It's just the choice of carb. For Thailand, Laos. I like it more than regular rice actually. Like I love sticky rice.
Yeah, sticky rice is easier to eat on the go as well. That's why it's very common for street food to use sticky rice.
I love that, man. I ate that a lot as a kid. I
you have
actually
anything
don't know
to
how to
add?
make it. I don't know how to make it, but I want to make it.
Shame.
Sticky rice is like actually different rice.
is
It's a different grain.
มาเป็นของมันเลยอ่ะ
Yeah, it's different grains, and like you cook it a little different from rice, but like it's basically the same idea, but it's different kind of rice basically.
Defago says harder to cook. Yeah, I think it is. It is harder to cook.
It is a little bit harder to cook, and usually you cook it in like big batches.
And you put it in the what's it called again? The container. What do you call that again?
A rice cooker?
Not the rice cooker. Like when you finish cooking, you put in like the bamboo
กระติบ
container.
กระติบ we call กระติบ
Oh,
Yeah.
How do we say Defago? How do we say that in Lao? I forgot how to say that. I think we have a word for that. Katip in Thai, right? Say Defago is the same. Okay.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yes, I think the same. Yeah.
กระติบ
Yeah,
อ๋อกระติบกระติบ
Yeah.
we call it ติบ
Deep, so what's deep? What is
kind
deep?
of
Deep is what is deep? Is it bamboo?
I don't know
No, I don't know what the names came from. I might just Google it up real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
So,
I'm pretty sure it came from Lao.
I think so
I missed that. Yeah, I like that.
because
okay.
for northeastern Thai people, we kind of share the word with Lao people. That's why
Yeah.
some
That's right.
northeastern Thailand people watch Lao drama TV, and some
Yeah.
Lao people watch Thailand drama TV too, because they kind of understand word a bit.
Yeah. The fox said deep cow. Yeah, the
Deep
rice bucket.
cow.
The rice
Oh.
bucket, the container, yeah.
Hmm.
The rice container, the rice holder. Have any of you guys how do you guys feel, or I should say it more like this, how do you guys feel about durian? Do you like it?
Durian.
I love durian.
I don't like
love
it.
it.
Dude,
I like
Vicky says
durian.
no. Vicky says no.
I think I
Oh.
like it.
Durian one out. I'm the odds one out.
I like durian if they already processed.
Okay.
Ah.
So you mean like ice cream? You mean like processed into a different kind of food?
Yeah, I like to fry durian.
Oh, fried durian. Yeah,
Fried
that's
Fried
Fried
good.
durian
durian.
is okay.
Fried
But
durian.
for like eat in the law or something like that, I don't like that. I don't like the smell. It's like
Don't like
in
don't like the
at Thai.
smell or the texture or something.
For me, I don't like all of it. Basically,
Oh,
it's a little
okay.
bit too weird for me to handle.
Okay,
Okay.
I just
Yeah,
don't like
I mean,
smell.
It does seem like a rather challenging kind of fruit. You know, you got the spikes all over its body. You got to really chop it open, and then you crack it open inside. It gives off this horrible smell. It's like basically trying to tell you, "Hey, don't eat me." But then it's like, "Oh,
Oh no.
yum!
Yeah.
I'll eat it anyway."
Have you
Fine
tried
if-
it? Have you tried it? Oh no. Barry, you tried durian candy. You haven't tried the actual durian, right?
Yeah, it was little durian candies from Thailand.
Yeah, you
with-
had to try durian, dude. Yeah, you had to try it, man.
They have some here in
different.
Taiwan.
It is different. Yeah, it's different
They
from
have some here in
the-
Taiwan,
the
so I'll
process,
try
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different from when you process it. It really it's some pretty hard hitting stuff, but like I'd rather eat that over sticky tofu. And I know that Zilvin's gonna mad at me for saying that because Zilvin hates durian. But like I
Well.
still I'd rather eat that over sticky tofu. It's a little bit slimy, I think. It's a little bit slimy.
I can tell you, I'm the one who order durian pizza. Yeah.
Wow.
We used to have
Yeah.
that in one
Pizza-
of
pizza company.
pizza chain in Thailand.
I think
I
it's
ate
from
that.
Pizza Company,
I never
right?
tried.
Yeah, I
but
ate that. I ate
I
that
wanna try.
at pizza in 2018, I think. 2018.
Yeah, something like that. I love it. I
Yeah,
order it
pizza
like
company.
once a week until the end of promotion.
Man, you're a boss. You're a boss.
Yeah, but I don't eat them that much anymore because right now it's kind of expensive.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah.
damn. Sorry to hear.
I think it's
It does
because
sound like a
durian,
luxury.
we export durian to China.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
they have a lot of demand there. That's why the price in Thailand is not that cheap anymore.
Oh.
I was try durian in in Malaysia,
Okay.
but it's very very different from Thai durian because I the Thai durian taste is sweet taste, but the Malaysia durian feel like a sour
Sour, huh? Sour.
sour and and จืด And
So
bland,
it's
right?
a little bit bland.
yeah and they have a durian buffet too, but my friend bring me to try because Thai people like to eat durian, but okay, I'll try. So once I
Yeah.
try it, it's very very different, and oh no, I don't like it because it's not sweet, not
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
any.
Mhm.
Yeah, when I eat durian, I'm more familiar with the sweeter kind. Not sure about
Mm.
the sour kind. I've never had that before. I never had durian in Malaysia. Yeah, when I eat durian, like I tend to think of it as like something kind of sweet. The aftertaste, at least, is sweet. Yeah. I wanted to ask. Maybe we can move on to our next topic, but I wanted to ask Moko real quick. I don't think you said what your favorite food was. Did you?
Yeah,
Did
I
you say
already
your favorite
said
food? What was your
somtam.
favorite food? Oh, sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh man,
live
not the
vegetable.
salad. So that's what you recommend if like someone came to Thailand and they had to try something. You say somtam. They had to try
I
somtam.
let me say this. I recommend them to try some tam at the food, and for snack, I will recommend them for the kuliko lab.
Oh, Gulio Lab is great. It's like specific to Thai as well, and like I really like it as well.
But lab is also is a main dish too. But they have a favorite because I just like this topic because it's a lab is also a main dish. But I don't
Yeah.
recommend to try when it's in the main
As
dish
a,
because it's too
as a
spicy.
main dish,
Side dish.
Yeah,
it's like
mhm.
it's super spicy.
Spicy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for kuliko, pressed lab is like a snacks and it's really not spicy at all, but it's a lot of MSG. It's very delicious.
Yeah.
And it's very flavorful. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a little bit of saltiness, sourness, and spiciness. Just a little bit of each added onto the Gulio paste. It's very good. I almost forgot about it.
Yeah.
Been
You
a while
love
since I had one.
lob. Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, I had lob in so long. I haven't had that in like a couple of months. There are some Thai restaurants in Taipei, and one of them is run by like a Thai person, I think. Yeah, the lob was pretty good. Yeah, I miss lob. I miss lob. I also miss this is not from Central Thai. This is from Isan, but I think in Thai you call it gai bing, but in Lao we call it bing gai. The grill chicken. I missed that.
Go up
Yeah,
bing.
you call it gai bing, right, in Thai?
Yeah, ไก่ปิ้ง
ไก่ปิ้ง
Yeah,
ปิ้ง
ไก่ปิ้ง
ไก่ปิ้ง
chicken
yes
grill.
Yeah, grilled chicken.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah, I recommend that. If I, I'll pick something off the beaten path. Like I recommend people try that if they can find it.
อืม
I
Yeah, but-
can't find that in Taiwan. I don't think I can find that. I think only once or twice. Yeah, that's kind of. You need a grill. You need like an outside grill for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's basically on the same grill as mo ping. It's usually
mhm.
sold like right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have like the freeze one that you can like put it in microwave. Something like that.
Oh, don't do
man.
that. It's
Damn.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
You lack the
alternative.
crispiness. You lack the
Yeah.
crispiness you get from the grill, basically.
Yeah, and one more I want to recommend for people
Okay.
who visit Thailand is buffet.
Oh, we have a lot of buffets.
Yeah, we
but
have all
Yeah.
kind of buffet in Thailand. I tell you,
Oh wow.
Yeah,
the most
basically,
famous
like-
one is like the shabu, right? Shabu, right? But actually, it's not shabu; it's suki. Thai
Also
people
basically hot
kind of
pot.
switch this back and forth. Yeah, but we also have like every nation buffet. Like we have Korean, Japanese, Chinese, yeah, something like that.
International.
Yeah, if you come to
Really?
Thailand, you can
Wow.
try like buffet once a day. And it
Don't do
doesn't
that.
cost
Don't
much.
do that.
don't do that please
But if you're wondering about buffet, what should I say? Is buffet culture in Thailand. So basically, a lot of us would just like go to buffet like at the end of the day, something like that.
Yeah.
A lot of us does. At least Felix does. He did almost every day. I usually do it on weekend, but like
Yeah.
we really like buffets around here, and it's not really like a buffet in America, I assume, because like it's actually fresh and stuff is very high. They use high quality ingredients. Maybe not as
Mhm.
high as some a la carte place would, but it's still decently high enough, so that you would get like authentic experience from like eating buffets as well.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's
Yes.
something you should try. Maybe like at least one day if you visit here, because we do have a lot of buffets around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't cost that much. It less than 300 baht for starter.
Yeah.
For like
Yeah.
normal buffet, but you can go fancy as like 1,000 baht.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
get
but
go up
normally
as
I
high
stay
as
with
like
right below
3,000 baht
300.
per head, something like that.
3,000. But
But
that's
3,000
too much
baht
for
would
me.
get you. Yeah, it's basically it would get you stuff that is quality that's on par with like going to a very up to a fine dining or something like that.
Yeah.
Fine dining
Wow.
starter, but it's actually a buffet.
Right.
Yeah, you can have like 10 normal buffet, or you can have like 1 grand buffet. It's up to you.
Up to you.
I
Yeah.
recommend
I want to go to
my
3,000.
recommended range is like 3,000, you get a lot of fancy stuff. You could get like lobster, you would get truffles, you get
Wow.
a lot of very fancy food, basically.
Sure.
It's going like international buffet.
Yeah, usually it's international at that price point. Usually,
Yeah.
at that price point, there's two ways that you can go: the international buffet, or it would be Japanese buffet. That was super high quality stuff. I don't really find any places like at 3,000 anymore. Most of them are land at most like 2,000 baht
Sure.
or buffet. That's more I can
like
commonly find.
1,000 baht. 1,000 baht can get you like durian buffet.
Oh yeah, that's
Eat other
Yeah, I
food.
like that. I like. Every time I go to
I'll give you
Thailand,
one,
I
right?
never go to the buffets. I don't. It's
Sounds
either because
like,
no one takes me or we don't have enough time.
He
Yeah,
have
it sounds like
also
something. Yeah, sounds like something we should invest in. Just as every once in a while kind of a thing.
Yeah, basically an experience you should try because like
Yeah.
it's very different from anywhere else, really.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
here
because-
we have also the fruits buffet too. You know.
Oh yeah, fruit buffet, but that's more seasonal thing. It's not all
Yes,
all
yes.
year long. Usually it's not. Usually it's more common on like harvest. When it's like harvest time and stuff like that, they would have fruit buffet. Usually not in Bangkok though. You have to go outside of Bangkok to find them.
Bayok have it. You know.
Yeah.
Bangkok's
Speaking-
kind of terrible.
yeah, I know, right?
So that's why I suggest you to, if you want a fruit buffet, you should go outside of Bangkok to find it. Usually it's like an hour to drive outside of Bangkok. You would find it maybe in like Ratchaburi, maybe. I'm not sure. It's been a while.
Kanchanaburi. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, well, thank you so much for the advice for the food tourism. How about another cultural aspect of Thailand, which would be the different holidays and ceremonies that they have, ones that are special to Thailand. So we could probably start off with something like Songkran.
สงขลาอ๋อ
Songkran.
สงกรานต์
If I
สง
want
ก
to,
รานต์อ๋อโอเคโอเค
สงกรานต์
if I want to like say it's like this more formally, Songkran is for the time where people from like who were born outside of the city would go back to their hometown and like pay visit to their parents or their grandparents or their elders, whoever they respect. They would go back to their hometown and do that.
Mhm. So it's a little bit similar to Lunar New Year.
Yeah, kind of like Lunar New Year or Thanksgiving in the US.
Right. Yeah, Thanksgiving or Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, basically that. So
Our
it's
goal-
Songkran.
Golden
Is
Week?
it? Wait. Yeah, it's kind of like Golden Week as well. Wait, Mokarakom, is it like Songkran is like treated like Thailand New Year as well? If I recall correctly,
It's
correct?
Thailand tradition New Year, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
basically,
yeah.
just
Yeah,
like
It's a Thai New
Christmas.
Year.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Thai-
Songkran
Yeah,
is
this is
like
Thai New Year.
Songkran is like three events merged into one. It's like Thanksgiving, New Year, and then like what is called like full moon party.
Full
Basically.
moon party.
Full moon party. Woo, all right.
So it's like basically we a lot of us would go pay respect to so usually it's like at least 5 days long most of the time. So they
really?
give a lot of people time to like go back home, pay visit to their parents,
Yep.
and usually they would have like a party with each other and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's essentially a I think it's the biggest like holiday in Thailand, right? Like
Yeah,
that-
it
like
is.
that- it's like the longest as well.
Yeah, it's the longest as well usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I-
thing
I-
is, it's like three day holiday, right? So if
Mhm.
it connect to like Saturday
Weekend.
or Sunday, it's fine. But sometimes it's in the middle of the week. So sometimes the government just add like Friday to be another holiday, and you will have like 5 or 6 day holiday for that week. Yeah, it's usually like that. So we normally get more than 3 days.
But officially it's supposed to be 3 days, but like the government usually try to land it on like weekend or try to add like 1 or 2 more days to the holiday so people get more time to spend with their families.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because no one want to like come to work for 1 day and then have 3 day holiday and then work for Monday and then have holiday again. It's kind of weird.
So basically what you said is that it's the date for the actual official date for that holiday is flexible, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that I guess that's kind of similar to Thanksgiving, but it is kind of flexible in that it changes which day it is, but it is always like a set kind of day. It's the fourth Thursday of November.
Yeah, it's always yeah, it's always going to be a Thursday. Yeah, the 4th Thursday, because then you have Black Friday, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I love Black Friday.
I love Black Friday. I'll take you. Yeah, you like Black Friday. I during my time at Black Friday stopped, like, this is just short story. Like I stopped finding good deals on Black Friday, so I just waited for Cyber Monday. Like I didn't want to wake up at 3 a.m. anymore. I used to go with my aunt, but anyway.
Yeah, back when you-
I never participated in Black Friday
Really?
because I kept hearing about all the crazy stories about people just going feral against each other for like a flat screen TV or something. Just
Yeah, I've
And-
heard those
and-
stories, but like I never like, I think because like that's like the day, like the moment the doors open, which me and my
Yeah.
family, mainly my aunt, we would wait till that's over.
Yeah,
you
like
wait
it
for a rush.
happens.
No, you wait for a rush to be over before going.
Yeah.
Also, I Google more info on this. So Songkran is supposed to land on
Mhm.
13th of April every
right.
year, but like
That's
they
right.
would move the date around a little bit to make it longer, or to make it land on like the weekend and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But like officially it's on 13th of April.
Mhm.
All right.
yeah, Thailand has the system like if the holiday land on like Sunday or Saturday, they will add like extra holiday up
Mhm.
in the weekday
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
to let you like have more holiday.
Actually, so this question just came to mind because you mentioned that people usually go over to visit their family and have like a big celebration there with them. But let's say you have someone who can't visit their family during that kind of holiday, then what do they do really?
They would go out to party with their friends or like go out to these usually government would set up like some places to be dedicated area for to do. Songkran is usually celebrated with water, but back in the days, like traditionally, it would be just like young older people, like they would get this a small bowl of water and then like put slowly pour it over their sons or daughter head. So
Yeah.
like wish them a good luck for this new year. So it's a new year tradition. But people just kind of evolved into this water festival that most people would remember Songkran for. So we
Okay.
basically just have like huge water fight. But it's
Yeah.
it starts as like a way to like have the elder pay respect to you. So no, not pay respect. You pay respect to your elder, and
It's
then they
like
would
give
they give
blessing.
you blessing. Yeah, basically
Yeah,
water
give
blessing.
blessing.
Blessings. Yeah.
But this year, was there a Songkran? Like, I'll ask this follow-up question, then we can move on to the next holiday. Like, was there a Songkran? Was there actually mass celebrations this year, or were they like reduced the number due to COVID?
They reduced the number a little bit. Like they're still trying to control it, but they actually this year they actually set up the dedicated area for doing Songkran. But there was some attempt from government to like reduce the number of people or like try to enforce people to wear masks, which is kind of impossible because you're wet all the time.
Yeah, you will get waterboarding. If you wear mask
Yeah.
in like water
Yeah.
fight, it's not safe, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but I think next year we will have like the full
Open
festival.
the full festival.
Yeah.
Basically,
Right,
because they
right.
already the mask mandate is basically just like over now, at least in public space.
Gotcha.
Because
So-
normally before COVID, I used to like go to northern Thailand, back to my hometown in northern Thailand, and then drive a pickup truck with the bus, with the tank of water in the back, and then like drive around to fight with people on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Very fun.
have feel it's very traditional of the Thai Songkran.
You know there is even
I
like
miss it
some
so much.
people sell their water in
Yeah.
front of their house to refill your tank because they use
That's
up all
it.
the-
That's fun. That's funny.
Yeah, it's like cost like 30 baht or something like that, like $1. to refill
That's
your tank, and then you just
Per-
throw
per
the
tank
water
or
back at
something like that.
the one who
Mhm.
refill your tank.
That's
It's
amazing.
kind of
Yeah.
confusing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's fun when like two pickup truck get at the traffic light side by side. Yeah, you have like a huge war from between two trucks.
It's a gang war, but water.
yeah. That,
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's a fun thing. Thai people like to how to say ชอบปะแป้งไปปะแป้งคนนู้นคนนี้อะไรเงี้ย
But bang us. What should I say? You have this like mixture of water and like it's
mixed with powder. Like
mixed powder, but it's like makeup, a little bit like makeup powder. So we mix that and like this we might put it on someone's face and like some people do is like gesture to like to the people they find cute or whatever. Sometimes you find someone like cute or they wondered. It's not really a tradition, but it's more like something that evolves alongside Songkran. You put this kind of
something like that.
flower mix powder mixture on someone's face that's like oh I like you, you're cute, something like that.
Yes, it is.
I like that.
Yeah, we don't know what it's called. It's kind of like powder paste that is kind of stick on your face.
Yeah,
Like foundation or
kind of like it, but like it's more watery because you mix it with water just a little bit.
okay. Interesting. Yeah.
I think we can move on to our next holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's called Vesak.
It's a Buddhist holiday, right?
Buddhist
Mhm.
holiday.
That's right.
Yeah, it is. Visakha Busha
Oh.
is the Thai name.
Kapusha.
Yeah. Thai people mostly use Buddhist as a Buddhist event as a holiday. So we have like many Buddhist holiday. Vesak is one of them. So normally for Buddhist holiday, it's related to like you have to like visit the Thai temple, a Buddhist temple to pray and get like blessing. Yeah. So it's we kind of do that on like every Buddhist holiday.
Yeah, on any major events that happen in Buddhism history, we would use that as like our one of our main Buddhist holiday. So usually it's like they give you 1 day off to do that. When it usually sometimes it would land in the middle of the week, but most of the time they will try to make it like land on Friday or Monday, so they give more people time to like go out with the family to go to these temples.
I think it's follow the lunar calendar. Yeah.
I think so.
What
Yeah.
what is the significance of Vesak though? Like what is special? What is something? What is the thing that happened on that day?
It's like the birth date, the enlightenment date, and then the date of like of Buddha. So it's like three events are in one are in the same day, but different year. So it's kind of important because it's like three important events
In 1
merged
day.
in 1 day. Yeah.
Right.
So it's the birth of the Buddha himself, when he find his enlightenment, and the day of his death as well. So it's
Gotcha,
like the
gotcha.
major Buddhism holiday.
So is that implying that those all happened on the same day, just on different years?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
The same day.
Chestnut said. Yeah.
Wow.
that's the claim. It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
hard to right.
Pretty
Yeah.
hard to prove, but like that's what is written in the book of Buddhism.
Yeah. I think that we have in Christian they have date like this too, right? I'm not sure.
Kind of. I mean, like, there's a bit of debate on whether we do have Easter. So Easter is technically Jesus's like death and resurrection, and then his birthday is usually what we consider to be Christmas time, although that started off more as a pagan holiday that Christianity just kind of appropriated into their own kind of mythology. I don't think mythology would be a good word to use, actually. What's another good word to use for that? Part of their culture?
Yeah, it's mostly merged into the culture of
Yes.
Christians.
Yeah. Actually, here's something. How many of you would consider yourself to be Buddhist?
Not really. I still like do the going to temple and stuff like that sometimes with my family, but not really anymore.
For you, do you feel like it's like more of a culture thing than a religious thing?
I feel like it's more of a culture thing these days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For me, right now, I'm kind of lean toward Christian.
Really?
Yeah. From
Okay.
my experience in US, it's that they are pretty good. Yeah.
Interesting.
Visiting the church and then reading Bibles. It's easy. I will say Bible is easier to read than what is called in Thai in Buddhist.
ไตรปิฎก
It's พระไตรปิฎก
Untitled.
Yeah.
Huh.
The book of Buddhist is kind of thick and long. Yeah, but
Yeah,
Bible is
it's
kind of compact.
it's like the book of Buddhism is like quite extensive and there's a lot to read through.
That's
Most
interesting.
of the most Buddhist people doesn't really like go into like reading the whole thing, but we'll teach about the main teaching of the Buddha basically. But we didn't really go into full detail of what is in the book. That's for monks to do, and like
Yeah.
they would condense it down for us. And
Mhm.
these kind of Buddhism holidays when we go to the temple to listen to this condensed down story and like teachings from the monks themselves.
Huh. I wonder if like so there are websites and whole like ebooks of the Old and New Testament with all the chapters and books inside of it. I wonder if they've ever tried to do that with the Buddhist kind of religious books that they read from. Just put it
I
on a
believe that
website for
is.
people to read.
I believe that it has been done, but I'm not entirely sure about it.
Yeah. My
Normally
suspicion is that
we use like
they do have that.
normally we use like the prayer word, but it's in like Bali
Bali,
Sanskrit
Yeah.
language.
Bali,
It's not in Thai.
Sanskrit, something there.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you kind of know how to pray those words, but
you don't
some
know the
some people don't
meanings.
know the meanings. Yeah.
Because most people don't speak Bali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, that's an ancient like, just as like what like
Sanskrit?
Latin was very common to Western Europe,
Yeah.
and they use like Latin primarily to what like recite sermons. Yeah, that's basically
That's
we call it liturgical language. Yeah.
liturgical. Yes, yeah. I know. I think up until really recently, like the Catholic do Catholic churches still do their sermons in Latin?
No, I think I know what you're about to say, and yeah, I think I think like it's not a requirement anymore.
Right.
You can do it in the language you wish. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because the average
Yeah.
person can't speak Latin, like not
Right.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, not unless you take an elective in high school, I guess.
Also, hi, Wolfie. Doing the Lico sticker. Yeah, thank you everybody for coming. We're about an hour in. If you have any
Mhm.
questions about Thai culture or Thai furries, please throw them in. We're still taking questions, and we'll just try to catch you along the way. And yeah, we were sitting up at about 21 viewers.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
somewhere, I think at one point it went up to 23, but I think that person just kind of left.
Yeah.
Oh well, maybe
I
they'll
think it's
come
still
back.
23 on my end
Yeah,
anyway.
mine still say 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a similar experience. A little bit similar to Vicky's with Buddhism, where like I kind of just followed my parents and my grandparents and my family. In terms of Buddhism, I think at once I considered myself a Buddhist, and not anymore nowadays. I think I do as a cultural thing, which is what we just talked about like a few minutes ago. Yeah, so that's my experience with Buddhism, and also like it's the I don't know the exact pronunciation of this word, but it's the Theravada branch of Buddhism, which is more popular in Southeast Asia. That branch is not popular in China or Japan. Just to clarify, just as you have like Protestants and Catholics in Christianity, like Theravada is like the main Buddhist branch in Thailand and Laos. Just to clarify for people who don't know that.
Yeah. And in Thailand, we kind of mix into Buddhism and Hindu, right? Hinduism.
We mix a lot of things into
Yeah. We also have
Sure.
like
to
Yeah.
culture
um,
basically.
something that can be done by monk, but it's not Buddhist.
Yeah, a lot of things we do around here, like it's a mixture. It's like basically mixture pot of like Buddhism, Hinduism, even spiritualism as well as some aspect of it. But like there's a lot of mixture into it, so it's kind of weird.
Do you guys
Yeah.
have any other Thai holidays worth mentioning? Like as we wrap up this section, one or two other holidays worth mentioning?
Thai holidays?
Yeah,
guys
so we
do you
covered
have any?
Songkran, we covered Vasak. Do you have something
It's
called Chula
like
Langkorn Day?
We have
Wait,
Royal
the Roi
family.
Krathong, right?
Like a tone, yeah.
Yeah, like a
Roi
song. The
Krathong
like a
is
song
like
is
it's like you pay respect to the
the river.
river.
the river,
The
yeah.
goddess of river. Mae Kong Ka is the name.
Yeah.
คงคา is the แม่น้ำ is the river แม่คงคา คงคา is แม่น้ำคงคา is like
I thought Ka is
how to
like
say
leg or something.
no it's like the spirit of the river.
Yeah, so
Sure,
like the
sure.
spirit and all the goddess of the river.
Yeah. So for this day, we kind of decorate the what is called the boat.
We can just call it like the
Boat
float
made
thing.
from like banana tree.
Yeah, usually we made it from banana trees and stuff like that.
Yeah, and put it in the water with some like offering to pay respect to the river, to the goddess of river. Yeah, but this event lately caused like some controversy because it's like you pay the respect to the river, but you add
You
more.
are polluting
Yeah.
instead.
You add more
Yeah.
pollution to the river. So right now it's kind of the traditional still there, but the way you put the things into the river change a bit. Some people prefer to do it like online, or some people like
Virtually. So we are trying to like change the way we go at like putting this float down the rivers basically. Usually these days they would try to stay away from like using the banana tree because they don't really even though they are biodegradable, they don't biodegrade fast enough to like to make it not a concern for the people for the cleanness of the river itself. People
Right.
these days some people would just like float it in like
right?
sometimes they would have like a small not a lake,
No, it's a small loaf of
small
bread.
pool. Yeah. It would be like you have some place set up these pools that people can put these floats down there as well. If you don't want to go outside to put it down the river for concern of the you want to concern about the nature itself.
Yeah, they have like the closed water space, like a lake or something like that to hold the event. Or sometimes
Yeah.
if it's like the public canal, the temple will like do something to block the float to leave the temple area. Yeah. So we can still do that, but we can also change into something else like use the bread for the float and maybe someone use the ice. Right now we have like many options to choose from.
Yeah.
Not only like the banana tree.
I think that's always good to be more respectful to the environment to make sure you're not hurting any part of the environment around you. You're not hurting nature around you. I think that's always a good conscious decision to make.
Yeah, and it's still beautiful if you see the photos, or maybe some
Exactly.
foreigner visit at that time. Yeah, they should like attend the Loi Krathong event to see the float in the river. It's beautiful.
It's really beautiful, the event. Yeah. Must try.
Right. Yeah, must try. All right. So I think now we should move on and talk more about the furries that are in Thailand. So
I
just
love those
as
guys.
a
We should invite them.
Oh,
Talk
yeah,
about
yeah, where
Thai
are they?
culture. Yeah, where are the Thai furries in this world?
Who knows? So what about a simple question to start off with? So how many do you think there are? How many furries are called Thailand their home.
Thailand Furry.
Yeah,
300?
how many do you think there are in total?
At least 700.
Oh,
Where'd you get that number from?
Facebook friend.
Facebook.
No, I
Wow.
just my calibration point is from biggest furry event in Thailand.
Yeah. That's right. That's
Mhm.
right. Good. You're smart. You're
Yeah.
smart. At least 700.
At least 700.
At
But
least.
at all is depend how you identify how you can call the furry fan, furry identity and furry anthropomorphic fan or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if from my viewpoint is at least 700
Hmm.
at least.
Are you talking about Thai Tales? Are you talking about Thai like they had like are you talking about like there was a big event like Thai Tales and you're counting the attendees or is there another event you're talking about?
Another event.
Oh, okay. I did
Yeah.
not know that. What event is that?
First Square.
Oh, really?
First
Oh,
Square,
right.
okay.
Yeah, First Square. The Dojinshi Con, right?
Yeah, it's market
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
What do
Haven't
you
been.
what do you all think of First Square, by the way? What's your opinion?
Can you speak again?
Yeah.
He said, "Can you repeat again?"
Oh, okay. What is your opinion of First Square? This is for everyone, by the way.
I don't think I have a right to opinion on my own event.
Yeah, because it's Mox Karakam's event.
Yeah, his own.
Oh no, it's also,
I mean, I haven't really attended that much. I attended the first time or two, but I haven't really done it since.
Yeah, I think I can give an opinion for that because First Square is kind of it's like a dojinshi market, right?
Right.
So it's
So
basically dealers then, but like a
yeah,
full
so
day
it's lean
event.
toward like selling books and merchandise, not lean toward like fursuiting
Or
event.
convention.
Yeah, because it's not like the convention. So
It's a-
Correct.
yeah, I think it's a good way to like to get goods like furry goods. Yeah, from the event because in Thailand right now to get the what's it called the dojinshi like furry dojinshi is kind of hard because
Yep.
we don't really have like the big publisher that we can go to, like the big website that we can go to. So when we have an event like that, it's good to make it easier to buy more furry stuff
Right.
from the event.
Because it's like it's created this centralized market for artists to like come and like promote themselves or their merchandise. Because we don't really have any like site like dealers then to do it locally, so we started to hosting these kind of events to help people find the artists or the artists to promote themselves around this
That's right.
local scene.
I think I do want to cut in. I think we're jumping ahead just a little. We'll talk about like other events and other like meetups in a moment. I think we were still asking about like the population of furries. So I believe Mocha said at least 700 furries, Thai furries living in Thailand. And then I think our follow-up question to that was like, we're kind of taking a guess here, but like, are they mainly concentrated in Bangkok?
I would have to say yeah, because a lot of furries I know like in range of hundreds. Most of them are in Bangkok area.
Yeah. Yeah,
Usually
the Bangkok
at least for
metropolitan area.
studying or for work reason.
It's a very big like I guess you said administrative unit. Yeah, it's like the greater Bangkok area has a lot of people. Like Bangkok plus the surrounding areas add up to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we say Bangkok, we kind of include the surrounding province too. It's like Bangkok metropolis area. Yeah. For me,
metropolitan
like
area.
my house is kind of at the edge of Bangkok, but the people who live like in another province, like far than me, they still consider like they are Bangkok people because they still work in Bangkok anyway.
Right.
Unless you go out like to like Chonburi, like Pattaya, Yeah, they
Pattaya,
won't
yeah.
consider them as Bangkok people anymore. They just
Right.
they are like Pattaya people.
I mean, because Pattaya is not like special administration area as well. So similar to Bangkok.
because
you
it's
think
about
it is?
it's about transport.
Transportation.
Right.
Transportation, yeah.
Yeah, it's some transportation. It's about that. In the Bangkok, it's easily to
Easy to get
go
around
anywhere.
and stuff.
Yeah. Because it's like it's more urbanized, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like there's more buses and that kind of stuff. Like public transit, I guess.
Yeah. We have more public transport, but like if you want to travel in Bangkok fast, you have to to have a motorbike or something like that.
Yeah. Bangkok traffic.
Yes.
I
Bangkok
hate
traffic
Bangkok traffic. Oh man.
is
I
one
hate
of
Bangkok.
like Bangkok. What do you call? You need to see the traffic.
Yeah, Bangkok
If you want
traffic
to
is
visit
kind
Bangkok.
of notorious.
Bangkok traffic is legendary. It's really.
Yeah, I think Michael was.
Yeah, like I've been to Thailand 3 times, like one when I was a kid and then one in 2018 and one in 2019. Bangkok, I think I always take Uber got kicked out, right? So now it's Grab. Now it's Grab, right? There's no Uber
Yeah,
in
it's Grab.
Southeast
Yeah,
Asia.
it's Grab.
Yeah, I take Grab, and even sometimes it takes like 30-40 minutes. And then I'm sitting in the car, like I'm on my phone, like, okay, sorry guys, I'm gonna be late. Yeah, I do like the MRT system, even though it's not as extensive, but I still like it.
Yeah,
It
they are expanding it right now, so it's
Right,
get
right.
better and better.
At least there is a system, before they didn't have it, but at least they're trying to develop it, right?
Yeah, it is.
Jordan says, how bad is the traffic for you to travel into Bangkok if you work in Bangkok but you live in the outskirts?
Oh,
yeah, it
can
depends.
go. It depends on when.
Yeah.
depends on
It can
when,
be like
Jordan.
15 minutes, and it can be 3 hours, depend on when
Yeah.
you leave the house.
Yeah, if
If
you
you
leave
leave the house
very
at like
early.
5 a.m. or 6 a.m., it only takes 15 minutes.
Right.
But if you left the house at like 7 a.m., it will take 1 hour, and if you
Mhm.
left at 8, it will take 3 hours to get to the
Yeah.
same destination.
Mhm.
Because I used to be like that when I study in high school.
Mhm.
The high school is only like 15 kilometers from my house, but my house is in outskirts, right? So yeah,
Right.
the time is like that. So normally I just like wake up early, eat breakfast, and then stay at school before 7 a.m. because I already reached it. And then I just sleep in the school.
Right. Yeah. So you would just like sleep, I guess, until you need to wake up or class start or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you stay late? Like, would you stay late and wait for the traffic to be over, or?
For evening it's not that bad because like people want to leave from like the small space to the big one, so it doesn't take that long. You can it will take the same like
Oh,
1
okay.
hour each. Yeah,
So the traffic is
unless you skip school, of course.
yeah, it is. The traffic is really suck in Thailand.
Yeah.
At the morning and then in the late
ba-
evening.
Basically, the traffic depends on if it's like the start of the day or is it the end of the day. Those are the two
Yeah.
times that you should avoid traveling if you can choose. I really suggest you. If we want to be more specific, you want to leave your place either before 7 a.m. or after 9 a.m. if you want less traffic. There's 2 hours you want to avoid like that from like 7 to 9 p.m. That's the time you want to avoid.
Oh,
And
okay,
another
so 7 to 9, okay.
timeline you want to avoid is after 5 p.m. up to maybe 7 to 8 p.m. depends on the area you want. If it's like in the heart of the city, heart of the Bangkok, like you want to avoid traveling around 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's the time you want to avoid.
Yeah.
I actually ran into that trouble when I was heading from. It wasn't actually that far. It was Ayutthaya into Bangkok after I had done like a day trip to see all the temples there, and even then the traffic took so long, and it wasn't like a personal car or a taxi. It was like a a little small little van or small bus that you would use for like a group tour or something. Even then, that thing was stuck in traffic for like a whole hour.
Yeah, it's gonna happen if you want
Mhm.
to avoid you want to avoid a rush hour, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but if you have to travel during rush hour, I suggest you to go with BTS SkyTrain or MRT if you can choose.
I want to kind of bring us back to the topic about furries in Thailand, if that's okay. And
Sure.
I appreciate everything we talked about Bangkok, of course. The next question that we had was something a little bit more general as well. Like, what does furry mean to you? Like, what do you think that means? And I know this is a little bit of an abstract question, but like, what do you think furry is? Like, what do you think the definition of furry is for you? And there's no right or wrong answer. You know, we're not looking for right or we just want to know what your opinions are. So maybe we could start with Vicky first again.
For me, furries is basically a lifestyle for a lot of people.
Mhm.
Like, people would decorate their room and like with furry stuff. They would like get fursuit is like another way to like express yourself as a
Yeah.
as like how you want to live. Like, uh, yeah, it's basically a lifestyle for me. So I
Okay.
live and tell a story like a furry. Some people would say I live like a furry.
Yeah.
So people would integrate it into the lifestyle and stuff like that. You have a lot of furries friends. You would go to
Great.
party with a lot of furries. Spend the time like discussing or doing other activity with your fellow furries friends and stuff like that. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's for me what furry is.
Thanks. I like your answer. How about Tail? Could we go Tail next?
Okay, okay. Right. I think for me is the furry in Thai how to say มันประมาณว่าแบบก็เอ่อเปรียบเสมือนมันเปรียบเสมือนแบบว่ามันเป็นตัวเราเองอะเออแล้วเราก็แบบว่าเอ่อเราได้ไปเจอคนที่แบบว่าพวกเดียวกันหรืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยแล้วมันก็มีการ meet up หรือแบบ something like เหมือนแบบมันก็คือคอมมิวนิตี1คอมมิวนิตีเปล่าใช่ไหมเออ
Yeah.
แล้วมันก็
Uh,
จะแบบโอเคอธิบายก่อน
so what he was saying is that furries to him is like a community, so of like-minded people. People would have different backgrounds stuff like that in Thailand, but but a furry is like a center point of where people would be like, okay, this is what we have in common, and we can
Right.
start from here, and what we could go off as start a conversation, and we would find people like-minded people basically with furry community in Thailand. You can continue.
ก็แบบก็มันก็จะว่าไงดีอ่ะจริงๆจริงๆมันก็อ่า how to say อ่าจะว่าไงดีอ่ะคือหลายๆอย่างหลายๆมุมมองของเรามันอาจจะแบบว่าเอ่อการที่เราแบบว่าเป็นคอมมิวนิตีใช่ไหมแล้วเราก็เหมือนกับว่าเราก็เหมือนเราเป็นส่วนหนึ่งในนั้นอ่ะแล้วมันก็แบบอารมณ์ทำให้เหมือนแบบว่าเฮ้ยเรามีเพื่อนหรือแบบมีอะไรอย่างเงี้ยมันเหมือนแบบ
Sense
เป็น
of
การ
belonging, no?
ประมาณนั้น
Also, you saying is that being a furry, can sometimes gives you a sense of belonging to yourself and your fellow friends, because like once you have a lot of like-minded people, you find yourself comfortable around them. You find that you feel like you belong in this space, in this area.
Something like that. So, I think that's all for me.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
from him.
Okay.
I think it was well said, though. Yeah, I think that's a good reason to be part of the furry fandom. What about Mocha?
For me, I will go with the lifestyle too. After 14 years, I just realized something like, oh, most of my friends is a furry.
Yeah, it happens.
Wow.
Yeah, just like 95% of my friends is a furry. So it just feel like, okay, this is where I belong to or something like that. That's why I want to try to contribute to furry fandom. Is make me I want to make somewhere that I feel I belong to. I feel I comfortable to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's for me.
I'm guessing that there's like more and more like younger furs joining the fandom, and
Yeah.
maybe you want
Absolutely.
to provide like a
Yeah.
you want to provide like a community, or you want to provide like a safe space for them, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
I like it.
And
I like
then-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good answer too. What about Felix?
Yeah. For me, I create Felix and Chesna to express my other self, because I have another version of me who is like normie working people, and then when I became furry self, it's kind of different because when you are furry, I think that you can like have a chat with other furry without like the status, like the position or the age.
Yeah.
I love the way like furry community doing things like that because I love to like have a chat with people, but sometimes the status or position block the way you communicate.
So it might
to them.
intimidate other people when you're working at like a higher status. So it's like furry. So what he wants to say is basically that furries create an equal ground that people can communicate and
Mhm.
connect with each other.
All right.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I like.
Right. I'll just jump in and say that we have about 15 minutes left. Is about 9:45. So I think we should move on to another question here.
Yeah, we have a little bit more than that because like the actual like live stream started a minute 30. Like I'm on live stream time. We're like a minute 30, so we got more like 20.
All right.
Yeah, we started a little bit later. That's why.
All right, that's fair. Yeah. So we already mentioned First Squared. How about we can talk about other conventions that are in Thailand, like Thai Tales and stuff.
Oh,
Well, we kind of already know about Thai Tales. I think
Yeah.
we can briefly talk about Thai Tales, but I think we want to know more beyond Thai Tales.
Yeah. So how about we talk about events outside of First Squared and Thai Tales? Are there any others that are more prominent? Ones that are also prominent, as well as those two events.
I think they have some event like Paradise Buns, Mob Parade,
Yeah.
Anti meeting, and some unofficial uh meeting.
Yeah.
They have a lot of anthropomorphic fairly event in the Thailand, but the event that I named is
Official one.
specifically for the furry, for the
Mhm.
anthropomorphic
Mhm.
fan. But
Yeah,
most of event animation event or comic event in the Thailand there is a fairly to the furry community.
Yeah.
Furry can join like the cosplay event, something like that. We have lots of cosplay event in Thailand too, and
Yeah.
Comic Cons and stuff like that. But yeah, Paradise Bunch, right, and Mob Parade is kind of anthropomorphic character oriented.
Yeah. You
So-
said Morph Parade, is that right?
Yeah,
Mob
Yeah.
Parade,
Morph Parade. Morph Parade. Yeah. I think I heard of that one. Yeah. That one's run. Who runs that one actually?
I don't think they want to name on it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Hmm.
I know about that one. Yeah. Like I know about that. I remember seeing it. I didn't go, but I know about that one. Yeah. And I'm guessing like there are. I mean maybe this is more for private groups, but I'm guessing like there are like smaller like unofficial meetups with people.
Yeah.
Is there by any chance like an annual fur meet? Like it doesn't have to be convention level. It could just be with like 10 or 15 people, but like do you have like annual meetings like for I don't know, for Christmas or for New Year or something like that?
There is an event that we usually host for fursuiters or furries you want to join. We usually have
Okay.
that Christmas fursuit event at Central World. They usually have this
It's like a big mall, right?
basically-
Or
at a big mall. Basically, they
Mhm.
have this area that they set up for set up during the Christmas time, and a lot of fursuiters would go there to like fursuiting with each other and like take photos and like interact with each other and other people around the area as well. It's a public suiting session basically.
isn't it hot though? Like you would actually you can bear wearing your suit in the
It
the
is
30
quite hot,
plus-
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
but,
it's
but,
hot,
but you're
but
inside the mall. Are you saying you're inside the mall or outside the mall?
No, it's outside.
no, it's
The area
outside.
we
Oh,
shoot is
good
outside.
lord, good lord.
It's a public space, like
Man.
outside, yeah, around.
You guys are tough, just like the Malaysian and Indonesian furries. You guys are really, really strong. Especially if you're
I
wearing
think
full suit. If you're wearing partial, it's a little bit better, but you're full suit, like, man, that is killer. You turn
Yeah,
into
it
like
is.
you turn into like a dumpling. Turn into like a xiaolongbao or something.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Wow.
Can
I
you
think you
stand
can
that?
live
Like,
on.
are you guys used to that? Are you used to like the heat being in suit? I mean,
Yeah,
No,
we are
I'm
we are
not.
pretty used to it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Wow.
pretty used to it. I kind of wear like
No,
3
I'm not.
up to 4
Wow.
hours.
Wow,
Wow.
that's a
Wow.
lot, man.
Yeah, for like Christmas meetup, you can see the video. I think it's on YouTube too, like in production channel.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We have a friend who is the photographer that take a picture and then compile it into MV.
Videographer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to show you how hot this is. I don't think it's
Yeah.
flip, right? Right now it's 23.5.6.
Sure.
Yeah, in my
In your
room, but
room, in your
it's
room,
still
yeah.
hot.
Yeah. Do you have
Mhm.
your AC on?
Yeah. Right now it's
Yeah.
hot.
Otherwise, it'd be pretty hot. Yeah.
I have 2 AC on right now because that's
Wow.
how hot it gets sometimes.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm actually kind of jealous that you have a working AC. Mine has been broken for a whole week, and
my
they're
Oh
not
God.
gonna
man.
like.
Oh right. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I won't talk too much about that, but basically, I've been struggling with an indoor temperature of around 27 to 30.
Hmm.
Oh.
So I'll just constantly have a little fan blowing around. And he's been my buddy ever since.
Oh,
like it.
it's a
I
life
like
Little guy.
lifesaver.
Yeah.
It's a lifesaver, yes.
Yeah. Burger is medium now, right? All well done.
Medium
Well
rare,
cooked.
but yeah.
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Oh, ready to eat.
Yes, thank you for the F Gantos. I appreciate it.
Hey.
Yeah. 加油.
Hmm.
You will.
Yeah.
So
So
we've talked
our next question here. Oh, I'm sorry, Burr. You can take
Yeah.
it.
So we've talked about the events that happen, the meetups and the gatherings and stuff. How about the actual people that go there? So you can go ahead and give us your opinions about how a Thai furry is. Are they like open and warm and compassionate? Are they more shy? How would you describe them as people?
Oh, it's pretty hard because like it's the groups. Let's just say these type furries are scattered in groups.
Mhm.
They usually like hang out in their own personal groups or like private groups most of the time. And they don't really interact across the group and most of all the time. I can say this because I'm in like a few of those kind of groups, but
Mhm.
they don't really interact across the group anyway. So
Excuse me,
it's not we are not. I don't know what if I can say we are closed off or we are more shy or anything, but I guess you can say it towards like most of us are more shy to strangers and stuff like that.
Yeah. You don't seem too shy right now, though. You agreed to be on this live stream.
Oh no, I'm like the odd one out basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, you're one of the few who are showing their real face, though. Actually,
Yeah.
You're brave.
Yeah, I can show your face too, but it's not it's not now.
You stay in your character, man.
Yeah. The thing is,
Practical.
Thai people kind of live far away from each other. Like, even though it's like most of us are around the Bangkok, but sometimes it take like 2 or 3 hours just to meet each other. That's why sometimes it's easier to have like the group of close
Close friend
people.
in
People who
in
live
your
next to
area.
each other. Yeah.
Then
That's why it's kind
I
of
want to
strange.
ask Chestnut this, like, because some people call Thailand the land of smiles, and so do you think Thai furries, they also are, very friendly, people, like open or something like that? Like, do you think that that's the same thing?
Yeah, I think so.
I can
kind
feel
of
it from you just from talking to you. I feel like you're a very warm, maybe hot, but you're a very warm person. And I mean, well, I mean, first off, everyone agreed to be on the live stream, so I think that's already like a fact there. But I think like every time I go to Thailand, I feel like there's always an abundance of people who want to take you around. Like they say we will show you around, or we want to take you here, or they want you to have a good time in Thailand.
Yeah, we are welcoming towards like foreigners as well. But usually, if someone as a foreigner can come to around here, a lot of us would like jump on to the to like
Yeah.
to get them around or show them the place, because like we
Yeah.
are enthusiastic about that. So yeah, for foreigner we are actually quite open.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Every time I go to Thailand, it's almost always like that, where like there are locals who want to help me, and it makes me feel very safe. Because I've only been to Thailand a few times. I'm not from Thailand. I was not born and raised there, so I also can't speak Thai very well. But like whenever I'm with locals, I feel safe, and I feel like they're going to take good care of me. Yeah. And very like enthusiastic. I think I should also mention that word. I feel like Thai furries and Thai people are very enthusiastic. Yeah.
Yeah, we are. A lot of us are. Like if someone from like someone, let's say like a furry from outside of Bangkok want to visit Bangkok and like find someone to go around with, we would welcome them and like, yeah,
Yeah.
I can show you around this area and stuff like that.
Sure.
yeah. The thing is, taxi in Thailand is pretty hard for. It's pretty rough for foreigner. Yeah, to use.
Yeah.
Let's say like because let's say just say that the Bangkok area in general is not like very friendly towards foreigner. There's a lot of stuff that
It's not
if you're
friendly.
local, like these kind of stuff, it's gonna happen to the foreigner, and if you don't want them to have like a negative experience towards
Right.
their Thai.
Yes.
So
Right.
a lot of us would just jump forward and like, okay, let's go, let's do it. I will be your guide. I will help you get around this place, something like that. Because otherwise, you might get scammed really hard around here.
Yeah.
That is something that I regret when I went solo traveling through Thailand, mostly around Bangkok. But well, I went to Bangkok, but I also went to a couple other places like Kanchanaburi and Ayutthaya, and the taxis were well, they weren't exactly aggressive, but they did give me some pretty steep prices that I learned later
Yeah,
were not very common.
Usually it's
but-
overcharged. Yeah.
yeah. I guess something that would usually be like a 100 baht for a taxi ride, they were like, hey, how about you just give us like 200? Call it a deal, That's pretty cheap, right?
No. No, not really. But like they would assume that a lot of foreigners would think in like USD, and like comparatively, it's like, oh, it's just $10.
Right,
That's
right.
fine. That's cheap. But for Thai
Right.
people, 300 baht. That's my whole day worth of wages.
Right. Yeah.
Right, yeah. It's tough.
So yeah, it's better to get them into your car than let them fight
Go
with
around by
taxi
themselves.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, next time I go to Thailand, I want to be around with like other Thai furries, and we just drive around and listen to our furry songs and stuff, and avoid all the taxis.
Oh yeah.
I
Man.
mean, Felix will be your guide, basically. He is most of the time he is the guide.
All
Oh
right.
really?
Yeah.
Hey, Felix, did Felix go to did you go to Thai Tales like in 2018? Did I see you? Yes or no, Felix? Did you go to Thai Tales in 2018?
I'm not sure. I went to
2019.
Thailand once before.
2019.
2019, right? Because
Think
I
2019.
I remember that you weren't in Bangkok around that time. Maybe.
Yeah. 18. I'm not in Bangkok. I study in like
You were
in other
studying.
place. Yeah. But 19. The one with
No
the
wonder.
long hotel. The one with
Oh.
the long hotel. I can't remember the name.
Oh wait,
Oh,
You mean
2018.
that was 18. You were there actually.
18.
The long hotel.
Yeah.
I forgot the
Yeah,
name as
the
well.
hotel that is
Oh
very long.
yeah. I know what
really
you.
long.
Yeah, from the outside it looks very long, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then like, isn't it I remember there's a hotel. Isn't there like a McDonald's like nearby?
Yeah,
And
it's
then-
in
and
the
then-
hotel.
Yeah, and then like there's an alley next to the hotel, where my Airbnb was actually. Yeah. I didn't see you. Well, I didn't know who you were.
I don't have fursuit back then.
Oh man, yeah. I probably just look like a Thai furry. Okay. I think we just have one last topic here. We can probably stay on this topic for, let's say, I know we don't have much time left because we're approaching our 1 hour 50 mark, so we need to wrap up soon. But let's maybe do this topic for like, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes. This last topic is about LGBT in Thailand, and I think Burger, would you like to take it away for the first question?
Yeah, so whenever we talked with Thai people, we've always wanted to know about the LGBT community in Thailand and how that connects to the furry fandom. So, do you guys have any opinions on that? How is the LGBTQ community, and how would you compare the link between that community and the furries?
I would personally say it's pretty interconnected to each other because let's say this, that a lot of the Thai furries are in LGBTQ groups.
Mhm.
I think most of us, every one of us here belong to the LGBTQ groups.
All right.
And like the state of furries. Yeah, that's basically how it is in Thailand right now.
Do you think that like the furry fandom then, and we kind of touched on this a little bit, but do you think that the furry fandom in Thailand then is like this sort of like safe zone or safe like haven for you to be yourself or express yourself?
Yeah, because
would you agree to that?
Yeah, I would agree.
Mm-hmm. Like you're not going to be judged, and like as an LGBT person living in a like a fairly conservative country, you feel maybe more safe or loved in this community, this furry community. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think most of us would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of agree because I think furry is kind of genderless.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Okay.
For me, like for Chestnut, I don't really like choose the gender for my first furry character.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's easier for LGBTQ person to join furry community because they are easier to accept like people who want to join furry community regardless of their gender.
Right.
Hmm. That definitely makes a lot of sense, and that's pretty similar to in the West as well. There's just something about being able to freely express yourself that people that are furry and then people that are LGBTQ really enjoy. That aspect is something they really connect with. So in the West, there's obviously that kind of overlap as well.
Jordan's asking a question here. How does the general public view an LGBT person, though? What's the general perception of LGBT, in other words, in Thailand?
Oh.
It's it have to be like for generations. I have to like separate two generations because it's like quite different between generations. For Gen Z and younger, we are more generally more acceptance toward LGBT people because like we were used to like having seen LGBT people in like mainstream media and it on stuff like that.
Like they're in dramas. Like, isn't there like dramas that are like LGBT drama in Thailand? Like they're filmed in Thailand. They're Thai LGBT dramas. Like those are a thing.
Yeah, it's pretty common. Like starting like maybe less than 10 years ago. Maybe I kind of forgot, but like it started to be more common. And people start to be more acceptance toward this group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We get more and more like gay drama series. Yeah, each year, and this year we just had the big Pride event. Yeah, in the Bangkok metropolis. Yeah.
Oh wow. When was that? When you said this year, but like which month?
Six,
Fee is
right?
land on Pride Month, so we
Yeah, it's Tri-month. It's month
We
six,
do,
right?
yeah.
yeah.
Nice,
I
nice.
think Pride Month is a pretty global thing. Just here's
Yeah.
June, here's all the gay people, frolic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically
but for
that.
this year we
Yeah.
have that like the biggest
Parade
event,
ever.
yeah, parade.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Nice.
Wow.
I think Wiki joined too, right? Join the
Yeah, I
parade.
was there.
Right?
I was there.
Yeah,
I
you
like it.
bring
I was
Marvel,
in my
right?
fursuit. Yeah.
Mm.
For
So
my
Yeah,
opinion, I think it's like people. It's not about generation. I think it's we are happy that media or the news or government is trying to adapt to the
Mhm.
people. They just
Yeah,
see
yeah,
the
yeah.
people as the people. Because in the 5 or 10 years ago, we have a problem like they just use some LGBT to be like a comedy or
The
uh,
Joker,
like
the jokester,
the
Oh,
joke
yeah.
in the
That's
joke in the movie in the media.
Mhm.
So after that, they just try to reduce it's like a stigma. If you make fun of LGBT, it's like a stigma in the social right now, and people try to
be more open
every
about it.
generation try to open mind, try to
Yeah.
and notice the existence of the LGBT is not disease, it's the people.
Mhm.
yeah.
That's just what happened.
Great.
Yeah, still, but we still see some like what do we call it? Some resistance from like the older generation, usually
Yeah.
way back to like the baby boomers or
Yeah.
Mhm.
like older millennials, but like not all of them, but just like most of the older millennials, like the interconnection between the baby boomers and what's generation to follow the baby boomers, millennials,
Mhm.
right? Kind of forgot.
Yeah.
And
That
So
kind of area.
it's baby boomer, then Gen Z, then millennial, then Gen
Oh.
no
It's
Gen
X,
X,
right?
then millennial, then Gen Z.
Okay. So yeah, basically that area is just we still see a little bit of like resistance from that group, but it's like a shrinking group. So resistance like the general area is like reduced as well.
Right.
And a lot of people in that group I have seen like they'll be more open towards LGBT people as well. So it's really great to see that it's a growing trend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
And the one thing I know about LGBTQ in Thailand is actually this movie from the year 2000 about an all LGBTQ like volleyball team or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
It's,
yeah. It's the gay volleyball team, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah,
It caused a lot of like uproar back then. Yeah, my high school is like all male high school, right? But people start to play volleyball for some reason instead of soccer because of that movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good, like first step into LGBTQ community for Thailand
Mhm.
from that movie.
Yeah.
Just make them like know they exist. Yeah. We have another one too, right? It's the one that is a boxing.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't remember the name in
I
that Thai
think I
movie.
know which one you're talking about. Maybe I'm not
It's
sure.
really
It's
hard
been
to
a while
remember.
since I watched Thai
I
movies.
don't know, but I remember the one movie the volleyball movie is we call Steerix, you know.
Also think
Yeah, Steerix. It's a gay volleyball team. I
I
like it.
haven't heard.
Yeah, I like it. It's a funny movie. It's a comedy movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a comedy, but in a good way.
Yeah.
In a
It's
positive
not
way.
like make
Yeah,
fun
it's
of
a
them.
positive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I kind of want to remember the name of that boxing movie, but
Is
I
it like
I
boxing
don't know.
like Western style boxing, or is it like Muay Thai?
Muay Thai, right?
I think it's more Muay Thai.
Oh.
Is it a
All right.
series or
I think it's a movie.
it is a movie?
I haven't heard. My knowledge is not good of Thai
I'm not
movies.
sure.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
I'm not sure, but I feel like
But I'm not sure if that one movie is. I know one movie about boxing, but a comedy movie about boxing, but I don't think it's like really touched on the LGBTQ
Mhm.
kind of thing. I mean, that was this a long running series of movie that's like basically.
We have Vicky breaking up. I think he's breaking up. You guys is in.
Ooh.
Huh,
I think
so
we're
is
back.
it?
Yeah. I think you have to search for it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 2003.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Really old.
All right. So it looks
What
like
is
we're
that
actually
one?
at the 1 hour 58-minute mark. So should be time that we wrap things up. But before we do that, you guys are free to share your social media handles or whatever else you want to share before we close up this live stream. So whoever wants to go first.
I'll let Chestnut go first.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not ready.
You're not ready.
Someone else go first.
Wait. So who else is ready? Teo, are you ready?
อืมขอ
Do you want
ขออีกทีหนึ่งดิขอ
อยาก
ภาษาไทยหน่อย
จะแชร์แบบโซเชียลมีเดียของตัวเองไหมแบบทวิตเตอร์อะไรพวกนี้อยากจะแชร์ไหมหรือว่าอยากจะแบบฝากไอ้ช่องทวิตของตัวเองอะไร
อ๋อ
เงี้ย
why not
if you want to just like put it in the Discord chat ใส่ได้ก่อนเลย
sure
Mokrakon, do you have any that you want to
It's
share?
okay.
Those
You
are
guys
just
just can search Bokalakom in the Google search. It's okay.
Mhm. Yeah,
You can put some
Mokara.com.
links in, yeah.
Mokara
So
com.
that
Com.
so it will be found the
No,
name
because
of
it's
the
not-
month
No, it's not because it's I just try to make it easier to typing. It's not pronunciation correctly. It's
ooh
Yeah.
Mhm.
ooh okay
so I make it my own unique way to spell it. So it's okay.
Are you talking
Alright.
about Mokara com?
Bokalakom.
Okay, because I'll share your Twitter right now. I'm sharing Mocha's
Okay,
Twitter right
thank
now.
you.
Yeah.
I actually
Don't worry.
I actually quite like the name Mokarakom because it's a palindrome. You know, it's
Yes.
spelled the same way forwards and backwards.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love his name.
And then
Mokara
Tails is
com.
Sorairo. Tails
Ooh.
is Sorairo _ husky, right?
Yeah.
yeah
Great. I help you out. I help you out. Yeah. So that's Tails. You can follow him at Sorairo _ husky. He is a blue husky.
here you go
Oh, there's that blue husky. Yeah.
yeah
All right, and we can
Right.
do Vicky's, but then Vicky, you want to share Marble D Collie, right?
Yeah, that's my Twitter.
Great. You can follow Vicky at Marble _ D Collie.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one would be
would be
Chestnut.
Felix.
Yeah.
Felix/Chestnut.
I'm sending the link for you.
Okay,
Do you
good.
want us to share the both Felix Fox Twitter? Is that okay?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
Felix and Chestnut share the same social media.
Got it.
Yeah. To make it easier for me.
Yeah. No, I agree. You have to. Yeah. I'm thinking about changing my Telegram name to something else and my Twitter name to something else because they're different right now. Yeah, I want it to be the same. Yeah. I think it's gonna like throw a lot of people off. I said no, don't use this anymore. Use this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being here with us tonight on a very hot summer in 2022.
Yeah. And thank you, audience, for sticking around for 2 hours, and all 25 of you listening to all the Thai furries and learning more about their culture, their food, their events. I think this has been a pretty good live stream. I think this has been pretty fun. Thank you so much for coming here and talking to us tonight.
It's my pleasure.
my pleasure
Yeah, we hopefully will maybe see you guys in the future, whether that be here in Taiwan or in Thailand or any other countries. Hopefully travel will be more, I guess, like prevalent or safe in the future.
sorry
Yeah, like I'm really hoping for that. Again, we appreciate everyone's time. Thank you, audience. Thank you, guests. That is it for now. All right, let's say bye.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
bye
Good night.
สวัสดีครับ
สวัส
ส
ดี
วัส
ครั
ดี
บ
ครับ